everybody. So I'm standing by my front door and we have received one of our largest, biggest snowfalls since I've been here anyway. And it is kind of mushy. The temperatures aren't that cold for keeping snow, so it's really wet. It's, again, that marshy stuff. I'll give you a view of that in a second. I'm just gonna let you know what I'm doing right now. So, or how about I just do this and let you know, and anyway you can kill two birds with one stone. How about that? So I was walking home from work yesterday, and I was taking a different way. I was taking a trail that is close to the river. It's on the ridge, so it's up high, and it's a little trail behind like the homes. It kind of, it's different. I like to walk down there sometimes, and if I'm not in a particular mood where I'm into little girls following me home and things like that, so I kind of go the back way. So I heard these dogs, what seemed like at least one, maybe two, barking, but not just barking, like whining and crying and like suffering. So I was like, oh no, not again. This always happens to me. Whenever I go somewhere far away, this always happens to me. I'm always commissioned to do this. And so I said, all right, I accept. Let me go see. So I walked to my left where the sounds were. And it was between the clinic and a house. It was about maybe 30 feet back. And there was really tall, I'm going to show you actually, there was really tall, I don't know what they are, just foliage. And so I literally was walking through stuff that was this high, and I was in my work clothes, didn't have boots on, and I was just following the noise. And so I found a dog. The dog, there was a pole, and it had a leash that was a chain that was probably this long, and it was wrapped around the pole, and but it looked like there was like a piece of wood or something there to keep that chain short. And there was no food, and there was no water, and there was some dog poops around there. There was no shelter. There was like a little piece of plywood that he could lay on maybe. And then there was these big huge like oil barrels, a few of them around. That was it. There was nothing there. And there was another one that was farther away. Well, I tried to, first of all, I didn't know if it was friendly. So I tried to, I obviously approached carefully and did all of that stuff, and I had a work bag, and I put that in front of me and let him smell the back of my hand and all that stuff. I'm not an expert on dogs, but I do know animals to some extent. So he was friendly, or she, and the eyes on this animal, the way it was looking at me, were heartbreaking. Just desperately wanted attention and to be taken care of and to be gone from that place. He was very dirty, and I was trying to get him so that he had a longer chain, but he wasn't exactly cooperating. Like, he didn't know what to do, obviously, and I didn't want to manhandle him because I don't know I don't know him. And he was very dirty, and I was dirty by the time. I was only there like 3 minutes. I was upset when I left, and I wanted to think about it, and so I've talked to some people, and a couple people. One friend of mine who I go on walks with, who actually owns Yukon, who I'm going to right now, owns Yukon, the retired sled dog. That is her in-laws. She thinks that's her in-laws dog. She isn't even familiar with this dog, which is weird. So I'm gonna go check it out again today. I'm gonna go see Yukon because my friend is out of town, and I'm gonna go feed Yukon and love him up a little bit. And she gave me a location of food that she has for strays, because she kind of does the same thing to the extent that she can. And so I'm gonna bring some food over there, and reminds me I gotta get a dish for water, and I'm gonna work on this definitely. My goal today was to take the dog home, but I've actually been kind of advised not to do that because the people, they don't know who I am, and it could cause more problems. But I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna approach this whole situation hopefully with caution. Not usually how I do things. So I'm gonna try to be really smart this time. me show you these dogs. I'll show you where Yukon lives. Okay, I'm nearing Yukon's house. My friends here are out of town. You can see better the snow here. Looks like it's sleeting. It's been kind of sleeting all day. Here's another dog that just sits there. They're all along here. They have relatively short leashes, but these guys have some shelter. They're fed at least sometimes. You can see one roaming over there. Maybe not in the camera, but this. My friend has tried to help these dogs too. There's one over there. They're everywhere. There's my baby in there. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Yukon. You got some fresh hay, huh? Oh, big stretch. Honey. Oh, I know. How you doing? How you doing, honey? Oh, you are old, huh? Oh, those old bones. Those old bones. Are you hungry? Never really eats for me. I'm gonna try though. All right, so there's the view anyway. While I feed him. There you go. Hey, hi, look at that face. Look at that face. Yeah, he's relatively taken care of. I mean, I shouldn't say relatively. He's taken care of for a dog. He's a fun dog. He likes to be outside. He'd rather be here than at my house inside. Go figure. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm here. We're very close. I didn't want to be filming in front of people. There's two little dogs like are following me. I see the steel drums. I don't hear anything. I don't see any dog. Probably laying down or he's gone. So let's go see. I'm going to show you what I'm walking through. I keep the camera low. There he is. I see him. When I walked out of all these bushes last night, somebody going into one of the nearby houses or walking towards it asked me basically what I was doing. They just were surprised. They said, "Oh, you're coming from there?" And I said, "Yeah, I heard." Look at who's following me. You're following me. Why are you following me? Here you are. I think you're from the same house that owns this dog. Guess there's some discrimination here, huh? So anyway, I said, "Yeah, I heard a dog over there," and I was visibly upset. She didn't say anything. I didn't say anything more. So I'm taking it back right there. It is. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, baby face. I know. I know. Look. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, that face. That face. There's more over there. I think that house is the one that owns it. There's the other one. There you are. Well, your chain is longer. Okay. There you go, baby. There you go. There you go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, sweetheart. It's okay. It's all for you. I'll get some more for you. Don't worry. Oh, there's puppies. Oh, dear God. There's puppies over there. It wasn't on camera. I'd say a few things. All right, you're next. All right, sweetheart. Okay. Okay, baby. Okay. Oh, I know. I know. Okay. Let me see. It's okay. You can see the pole, and the chain was actually, looks like somebody fixed it since then, which is good. This dog has no shelter, which, okay, it's a dog, but it's going to get cold. It's going to be very cold soon. These dogs are left out all year round. They're also starved, and they very easily could be have some kind of shelter. Most of them actually do. All right, don't throw it up now. I wanted to make sure I didn't give him too much at a time. He's probably going to throw it up. Are you a girl or a boy? Let me see you. That's a boy. You're a boy. Okay, now here's your water. All right, sweetheart. All right, sweetheart. There you go. You want these little pieces, huh? Want these little pieces? Put them in there. There you go. All right. Okay. Okay, well, I gotta go back and get more food for this other one. All right, I'll be back for you tomorrow. All right, sweetie? You got some water? You got some water? I know you're a sweet boy. You're a sweet boy. You are a sweet boy. Yes, you are. You look like, I said Rottweiler, but I don't know. What do you think? A little bit of rot in there? Yeah, maybe. All right, here I go. Look at you guys. Dumb and Dumber? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and get more food for Mama Dog. And I'm going to, tomorrow when I go to work, talk with the cook and see if I can get the kitchen scraps. They save them every day. Anything that the kids throw out, they have in a special box, which is lined with a piece of plastic. And it's given out to feed the neighborhood dogs. I don't know who picks it up. I know that my friend lately has been picking it up, and she's out of town. So I'm going to pick it up tomorrow, maybe the next day, and start doing this, I guess. This is going to be my work, part of my work while I'm here. I can just see it. It always is. So I'm back at the house. These dogs have followed me home. The little ones. I guess they know where the food is. Kids want these puppies. This is what I'm told. And, you know, the first year is great. And the rest of the dog's life is pretty much spent on a short leash, if it even makes it to a ripe old age. So that's the situation here. Hey there, so it's the next day, and I was able to talk with the cook at school, and this isn't going to be easy. I did get the breakfast remains, the scraps from breakfast, and I just went on my way home. I went to the dogs. I fed both of them, at least the two that I showed you. They were starving. The look on their face, I can't, like, I'm gonna have to get some footage of the look on their face when they're eating, because they're not skin and bones yet. They're gonna be. They're being starved. There's no food there. There's no water. So I brought the scraps over, and right now I have to go to my friend's house and feed her dog. So I'm going to actually bring some, you know what? I just realized I left a stainless steel bowl of water, and it wasn't there just now. Somebody moved it. What is going on? Why would you do that? Okay, so this is complicated because people have tried to help before, and they even got the authorities involved, and they really wouldn't do anything. So I'm going to just keep moving forward and seeing what I can do. Right now, all I can do is feed them. And in the meantime, I'm going to be working with my friend and hopefully her husband, who's related to these people, and get it sorted out. Possibly even, we're planning on contacting the authorities. I'm going to be in Anchorage in a week and a half, and I can find some resources there, maybe. So, you know, it's difficult because you try to call the troopers or something, and they're not going to come out here. They have to fly out here. So there's nobody here that's, you know, going to police anybody. So it's not simple. So anyway, that's what I did today. I'm going to go bring more food to the stray dogs because they didn't really get enough. However, I don't want to feed them a lot. They haven't eaten in a while, it seems like. I just was told by my friend that she talked to the owner's niece and said that they hadn't been fed for days and days. This was before, and I don't think they've been fed. So they probably haven't been fed at least a week, maybe more. I'm off again, and this is going to be pretty much my daily run after work, I think. And I'm happy to do it. I'm not happy that I have to do it, but I'm happy to do it, if that makes sense. So I will update you when I have more news.